Hey sunshine, 10:53 and it is time for the buzz. But this time we are doing something a little different. We're catching up with Jenny Boom Boom on a Friday. Our girl is back and we're talking about the top talkers of the week. Good morning, Jenny.
And it's been quite a week. It really has.
Yeah,
it's been quite a week. Who are we starting with? Kanye?
Kanye West.
Yes.
Your boy's, he's clowning.
Well, there's a lot going on with Kanye West right now. First of all, the White Lives Matter shirts made their debut last weekend at Paris Fashion Week. Well, he actually threw a Yeezy show, got out on stage with Candace Owens for this big debut. People were there. Jaden Smith was in the audience, and when he saw those shirts, decided to leave. There's been a lot of backlash over those shirts. Kanye West is determined that he's going to sell these shirts. I mean, this is going to be something that he's going to make available for purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone is going to buy it, just like, you know, there's an audience for everything.
Well, on eBay
even
right now.
Even those weird-looking shoes and the clothes in the trash bag.
Yeah, but on eBay right now, there are actual White Lives Matter shirts that just popped up with, you know, just the keywords Kanye and all of that. They're not officially from Kanye's Yeezy line.
Gotcha.
But yeah, people are already selling them. Yeah. And then, of course, Kanye, after that, decided to, you know, get on social media. He was, you know, fighting back and forth with Diddy, who was trying to meet up with him to, you know, maybe talk some sense into him because of all this backlash. And he made some anti-Semitic remarks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, you know, that also just, it's like he keeps going further and further down this hole. And
he's standing by his remarks, he said.
Yeah, he's standing strong on what he said. I also read that, I believe it was Chase Bank is also cutting ties with him.
So JP Morgan Bank said they do not want to do business with Kanye anymore. Now, we thought initially it was from the anti-Semitic remarks because Candace Owens was the one that, you know, put out this news that JP Morgan no longer wants to do business with him, right? But they blacked out the date on the letter. Turns out that letter came out back in September. That was already a done deal because he was complaining about Adidas and the fact that JP Morgan Bank has a affiliation with Adidas, some of the folks over there, and so therefore he can't do business with JP Morgan Bank. He can't make anything happen business-wise. So they basically said, Kanye, come get your money. You have till November 21st. That's it. We're done.
Fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about this chip bag. Speaking of ugly stuff that people are just going to buy anyway.
I mean, if they give me one, I'm wearing it.
Jenny says, if somebody else sends their coin, I'm rocking it. But otherwise, have y'all seen the chip bag?
Yes. They look like potato chip bags.
Yeah.
They're from Balenciaga. They're retailing at $1,800 just about.
Excuse me?
Yes. So,
18 what?
Yes. Again, if you give me one, I'll wear it. I have no problem with it. Buying one, I'm not quite sure I'm going to put $1,800 towards that bag. Not at all.
Yeah. It's a no for me.
But I do love chips.
That's foolish. I mean, I love chips too, but they come out with some strange items. All right, we got to talk about Silk Sonic. You know, they had that hit smash. Leave the door. Oh, yeah. All right.
Which they won 4 Grammys for last year. But now they pulled themselves out of consideration for the Grammys this year in 2023 because they feel like that album as a whole couldn't be considered last year because it came out in November. So it was too late to come out as, you know, for that album to be up for Best Album because it was just too late for the Grammys. So they're saying this year, listen, we already won our 4 Grammys for Leave the Door Open. We don't want to be considered for any other Grammys for that album this year. So, yeah, they decided to pull themselves out of it. And, I mean, I think they're just ready to move on.
Yeah, for sure. All right, do we have time for one more, producer Bill? Okay. All right, let's get to the last one. This video just like lit up social media. A beautiful reunion from the Back to the Future cast with Michael J. Fox.
And Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
So they were over there at New York Comic Con. Man, they hit the stage. They hugged each other. There was so much emotion surrounding, you know, this interview. They talked all about what Back to the Future means to them. And, you know, by the way, real quick fun fact, Michael J. Fox in 1985, when that film first came out, was never supposed to even be a part of that film and joined it last minute. And
it turned out well for him.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that is a wrap on the Buzz of the Week. We can't wait to catch up with you next week.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. This is so fun.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, Jenny.